on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, man. Over 1 million listeners. And we're not on our first episode, we're not on our second one, we're not on our third one, we're not on our fourth one, but we are on our fifth one. And to my Latino brothers and sisters, our Cinco show.
Wow.
Yes, we are here, man. So again, I am so glad that you have been tuning in with us, man. We have, and on this show, you know, we talk about music, love, and life. We like to delve into not just what's going on nationally, we like to delve into what's going on locally, guys. You know, especially the music scene here. The music scene is very, come on, man. Come on, we're top tier here. This is the adults playground. Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world. So we got some of the best of the best of the best of the best.
TikTok.
So speaking of one of the best, right here, see that segue, that radio segue. So we got a brother here, world-renowned brother here. He hails from all over, I want to say Oaktown, Oakland. Oakland A's coming to Vegas. But none other than music extraordinaire. Can you make some noise for the incomparable Mr. Ken? Yo!
I'm here, y'all.
Yes.
Swan?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
No, I just thought you was starting. That was your segue. I thought you was starting off. Did you want to say some interesting things with Brother Ken?
I mean, I can't even say enough because I'm like every time I always get tongue tied every time I'm around. I mean, you know, and he probably doesn't even know because when I go out to see him in Mariposa, I'm always like, Ken Young.
Oh wow!
It's
Stop!
I'm like, hi, Ken.
Hey, baby.
Stop now.
I always get so nervous. But he's like, here's the mic. And I'm like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
See how she doing?
Ken, welcome to the
She's
show.
trying to do me, man. What's going on, family?
Brother, I'm so happy, man, and so honored, brother.
I am too.
You are one of the cats. I've been in town, brother, for about 11 years now, man.
Yep.
It was you, I'm going to tell you the cats, and you were in that number. When I first came here, it was a couple brothers, Mr. Phil Flowers, rest in peace, Greg Austin, rest in peace, Grady Harrell, you know, Treasure, you know, and you, brother. Y'all was doing it, Mr. Ken Young. Y'all were the cats that I looked at.
A-list.
Y'all had stability here, man. You know, and you had respect here. You still do have respect, brother.
Man, thank you, man.
You know, so I didn't even know about your personal career. I just knew the music side of you. It wasn't until I got on social media to know about everything else about you. You know, your personal, you know, your career, family, and all of that type of stuff. But we're about to get into that. Swan, I think you want to start. You got a couple questions before I overload the brother with what I would say.
Well, first, we wanted to know about Oakland.
Yes.
And that's where you were.
From the town, yes. Okay. From the town, Oakland, California. What they call it North Polar. So I lived on the north side. Okay. Grew up a preacher's kid. Yeah. So grew up in church, doing my thing there. Singing around the city in choirs, doing only gospel primarily, you know, in the city. I left Oakland in '82, joined the military. Okay. And that's when the Illinois stories comes about. Okay. We'll talk about that later.
I thought we were going to talk about Illinois. See, there you go.
Private joke.
Bringing up Illinois.
We're going to talk about Illinois.
Manager in the back like, no.
Yeah, lie. We weren't going to talk about lie. Okay. All right. Okay. So moving forward, though, we might circle back to Illinois, but if not, okay. So from Illinois, though, and then we mentioned Gladys Knight.
Yes.
Okay.
So I got to Vegas in '82 after doing my initial training for the Air Force. Was doing primarily gospel here from '82 until late '90s. Toured a little bit with some of the Air Force bands. So I started doing that kind of stuff. Came back to Vegas, and when I got out of the military, I joined the police department. still primarily just doing gospel, preacher's kid. So started doing a little bit here around the town with Darkest Gates, doing some shows with her. Yeah, man, phenomenal. Kansas City, man.
You know she's part of the Gates Barbecue.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. So started doing some stuff with her. Then landed a couple shows on the Strip, EFX, Motown Cafe.
Wow.
Started doing that kind of stuff and was doing a lot of session work. So I was primarily known as a session work. I come in, let me do all your backgrounds and get it in, get it out, and get up and go home. That was my thing. Or I could bring together groups of singers to do whatever needed to be done. So that's primarily what I was doing.
So you've been in Vegas for years.
Yeah, since 1982.
Wow. Dang, I should have came out.
I was 2 years old. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You were a little kid.
Yeah, I was a baby then.
Okay.
So how did you? I know we kind of jumping around. I got about 100 questions. But how did you get involved with Gladys, man? How did that happen? How did that connection?
So a member of my church. When I was in the show EFX, one of our dancers is also her stylist. Okay. So she told me about the auditions coming up, and then I knew Bubba from church. From a distance we'd speak and everything, and asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, man, come on out." So I auditioned in 2000, and she liked what she heard, and the rest was history, man. So for 13 years, man, I was able to rock with her here locally and then internationally. Had a chance to record with her. Just learned so much, man, from her and her brother, man, during those years.
She is my heart. I mean, I love me some Gladys.
That's beautiful, man.
Ooh,
so you went internationally. Can you name a couple of countries that you
we did Switzerland. We were all over the UK. Probably my favorite was when we did South Africa. South Africa was everything.
Now what? Okay, because I'm kind of a history buff. Now, what years are we talking about in South Africa?
09.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking before
no.
the divesting and Mandela and all of that happened. Okay. Okay. So it was kind of clean.
Yeah, we went in and cleaned up in the more progressive years.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Is there one time? Okay, you enjoyed South Africa. Probably loved going to the motherland like that. Is there any time that stood out to you to this day that whenever you think about it, you think of, oh man, that Gladys.
We had a chance to perform at the White House.
Oh wow!
For President Obama.
Oh man!
So it was just a great. And the cool thing about that was my other life as a law enforcement officer. I had worked a lot of his details, so I ran a lot of his detail when he came to Vegas.
Man.
And he has a great memory, so he looked at me and he goes, I think I know you. So I explained to him, the relationship, man. So he was really, really cool, really genuine, man.
So you call him Barry, right?
Nah.
Barry!
I call him O. What's up, O? No, just kidding. All respect, no.
So let's move on to that too. So because when I saw you getting decorated when you were retiring, that was, for me, I got goosebumps when I saw, because I knew you as like Ken Young, you know what I mean? So I mean phenomenal singer, and like I said, and this was before Mariposa, so. I always saw you at, Blue Martini and the whole 9 yards. And again, you and Kiss Kiss, again, because she's my heart too.
That's my
right?
sis. I
mean, yeah, she again, just, we got to get her on the show, Brian. She has poured into me. She's just the most beautiful soul. Yeah. I don't know if you've met her. Yeah, I mean, just one of the most beautiful people that I know in the world. And so, seeing y'all up there all the time, and then when I saw you, like I said, when I saw you on TV, because I didn't know.
Put two and two together.
Well, here's the thing. This is my story of when I first met you was.
In Illinois, no, I'm just kidding.
You would. No, me and a friend of mine, we had gone to see Reggie Gonzalez at this. That was at we were on Main Street, I think, and you had just come by to support him.
Yes.
You had got on stage with him and just you know, you were like, can I sit in or whatever, you know, just super humble. Never said what he really did or nothing like that. He just sat in with him or whatever. And then afterwards, we were just chopping it up. We were talking. You were like, yeah, you know, police officer or something like that, I think. But it was like, he never really said he sang, Brian.
Very humble.
Didn't say nothing.
Very humble brother, man.
I mean, he didn't say, yeah, I sing it, you know, at Blue Martini. He didn't say nothing.
He let his talent speak for him.
Right.
And you touched on it, Swan.
Yes.
You touched on him and another fabulous Las Vegas singer by the name of Kiss Kiss.
Yes.
They had a long run at a place called Blue Martini.
Blue Martini.
11 years.
11 years.
Yes.
Man. I remember. Man.
Didn't say, and that's why the next time I saw him, he was like doing the dang thing. You know what I mean? And then when I saw him, but then you know, so I saw him doing that. But then the next time when I saw him again, I've seen him in the music realm. But then when I saw him as a police officer, getting decorated, retiring. I was like, oh my God.
I was able to spend 32 years in uniform as an officer. I ascended to the rank of captain, division commander. I retired as a division commander about 4 years ago. So just
feel like Big Red. Like, what don't you do?
Yeah, you know, I'm just proud that I was able to serve for 32 years. Team no sleep. Yeah. So yeah, it was a great career. Worked a lot of different details. I was the highest ranking African American school-based officer in Nevada for 15 years. Yeah. First in a lot of categories. So, you know, I had a great career.
That was just amazing for me. And I was just so proud.
So I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Kid. When you would arrest people, would you sing to them? You need to put your hands behind your back. You have the right to remain silent. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Your driver's license and your registration.
Nah, I go Johnny Gill on him. I'm gonna put on these handcuffs.
Okay, there you go. Forget all that smooth stuff. Put on these handcuffs.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No, it was. I normally, you know, separated the two worlds, man. You know.
Was that because you're an artist, brother, and you have the other side? There's a duality there.
Yeah.
Did you ever? You had to check that music guy before you clock in. Is that how did you do that? Metamorphosis.
They're kind of the same in a sense. You know, I'm a person like a chameleon. I adapt to the atmosphere. So the environment would dictate, you know, who they came in contact with. So most people, I'm normally really quiet, reserved, slip back. I'm listen more than I talk. But when it came to that kind of stuff, if I have to step up, you know that I'm in the room.
Have you ever encountered having to subdue no names? Have you ever had to subdue a music person before? Any kind of entertainment?
a Taurus. Don't get it twisted.
And I'm not saying you conflicted because you had a job to do, but you know this guy. Damn, this dude know how to play guitar real good.
No, you know, I have encounters where I came up on a scene and I knew the person. Okay. And I knew that it was, you know, God putting me at that particular place. Okay. Because the other person didn't know them. Okay. And so they were treating them a certain way. Okay. When I got there, it's like, man, that's such a relax, you know, I got them. You know, so I've had those situations.
I think that's a blessing. That you never encountered a fellow entertainer or music person, man. You know, I think, but I gotta say, if it happened to be one of us on a lonely night, you know, speeding, you would be just a breath of fresh air if we did see you coming. Yeah. I'm like, go and give me a ticket, man.
Thank God it was king.
Go and give me a ticket.
Thank God for that grace.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I see your man posted Saturday. Right. You know, but okay, so check this out. So you've been in the field, you've been doing your thing for a while, man. Here in Vegas, you just retired. you just perform, or how are you transitioning into just a full-time musician now at this point? Has that been hard, or is it very easy?
No, one of my mentors gave me some wisdom way back in the late 70s, early 80s. He says, always have more than one thing. Mm-hmm. So when you let one thing go, you don't completely just fall off. Mm-hmm. So music, I'm not doing music full-time, but I'm doing music and other things. So I'm still working with the kids. Okay. Still working with the Obama Foundation, with my brother's keeper. I'm with an organization called I Rise. I'm partnering with another organization where we're doing local events. Miss Tanya Myers. So we just did the Gospel Fest, and we just did a big event at Lake Las Vegas. So we got our next one coming up. Plug. For,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. May 9th. We're doing an event for mothers. Location and time and everything. It's going to be coming over the next couple of days. So I'm doing that kind of stuff. Still being a father, still being a grandfather, still being a husband, all of that good stuff, man.
Give a shout out to your lovely wife.
Yeah, to my wife, Miss Kelly Cal.
Hi, Kel! What's up, Kel?
Yeah, so I'm a grandfather of 5 granddaughters.
Beautiful, man.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
But
scary
that's
for
a
my
blessing
son.
to only
It's scary
have
for my son.
5.
Yeah, for my son, because I get a chance to sit back and watch
5
him laugh,
is easy.
Yeah, it was. My family was reversed. It was 3 of us with 1 sister. So we terrorized the boyfriends growing up. And I think about it. But on the other way around, I'm trying to see your son in a situation like that. He's got to be the Mr. Protector.
Yeah, no, they're doing some really good things. So I have 2 daughters, and then my son has all the girls.
Okay.
So they're doing some great things. The oldest daughter's just graduated from law school.
That is beautiful.
So we're waiting for their bar certificates to come back. Then they're going to take over the law firm at some point.
Man,
another plug, Young Law Group.
And I'm sure you helped pave that way with your career. I'm sure you had a little something.
Just maybe a little bit. Just a little bit.
Little pinch right there, man.
That's beautiful.
Now, okay, so you just heard, and I want you to plug. Can you plug those organizations again, brother? You affiliated with?
So I'm with my brother's keeper.
Okay.
I've been with them since 2017 as one of the.
And how do they get in contact with that?
If you go to Las Vegas, My Brother's a Keeper initiative, you can get all the information that you need.
Okay. And your other organization?
The next one is I Rise, and it's spelled just like it sounds. So if you go on, you look that up, it'll bring up all the information.
And what is that organization?
These are organizations that are working with young people. So I Rise is working with kids that have certain needs, whether it be mental, whether it be
any type of disability, intellectual,
housing, all that kind of stuff, behavioral.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's doing some really good stuff, man.
Okay, and then you still being a dad and a granddad.
Yeah. So I have my youngest daughter is 30.
I love it.
Spoiled as heck. Just doing that kind of stuff. Just still trying to find some time to be a person. Outside of all of those hats.
I have a serious question, and I asked this of, excuse me, all of my guests, and I'm kind of trying to pin you down on this one. But if you could sum up Ken Young in 1 or 2 words, how would you describe Ken Young?
A ball of a whole bunch of stuff.
Who is Unc?
Unc just started coming about, with the gray beard. Because most of my musicians are young, with the exception of 1. They're all young, so it's like they started calling me Unc. At first, I fought that. I was like, man,
we all do, bro.
Man. And then after a while, one of my boys told me, man, that's a badge of honor that they consider you that person. So I started embracing that. Some people call me Bishop. In my faith-based stuff, I've been able to organize and do things. So I got a couple of different nicknames, man. They call me Bishop. They call me call me a couple of other things. In the middle of my show, I'm B.I.G. Daddy. So.
Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah, that was smooth yesterday when you did.
So in Mariposa, when y'all see him, that's his new name, B.I.G. Daddy.
B.I.G. Daddy.
So did you sum up those words again? So what's the words? What's your description of you?
I think I'm a mixture. I'm
A ball.
all of a whole bunch of stuff. You know,
Of goodies.
of all good stuff. There's some things in there that you don't want to see.
Well, you're human.
You know.
You're human.
So, but you know, I'm that guy, man. I'm very reserved until I'm not. I'm quiet until I'm not. You know, I'm that cool guy until I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, I have all of that stuff working with me and for me, you know, towards other people, man. So I'm here to help. You know, I am the ultimate empath. You know, so, yeah.
Got another empath
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. So,
Swan Charisse.
That would be me.
yeah.
So I love it, man. And how can people get in contact with you? D.I.G. Daddy.
Social media, man, stuff is really easy.
Okay,
Under my different band brands, you can find me under Unc and the Nephews, UNC and the Nephews. Kinfolk, the band, K-E-N Folk, the band. Ken Young, you know, those are all of my social media handles. So that's the best way to find me.
And where can people see you? Where can people see you next?
Consistently every Friday night at Mariposa. And then we're doing a lot of one-offs, you know, here and there, different events. We have one, like I said, coming up May 9th will be a Mother's Day event. There's some Christmas stuff coming up, Mother's Day stuff. So we're kind of all over.
Is that all in Mariposa?
No.
No, where's the Mother's Day event?
That event we'll put the information out probably within the next week once we sign the contract.
Okay. And is there one last thing you want to say to this listening audience, over 1 million people? And because we have a superstar in here, Mr. Ken Young, I know that you are listening to him because of his demeanor. And when you mentioned that you were a preacher's kid, I said that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything kind of fell in place, man, because like I said before the interview, you have been that same dude that I've been knowing for 11 years, brother. And the same demeanor, very nice. Just, man, always a gentleman, always cordial, man. And I've never seen you out of pocket, man.
I try not to go there.
You may have seen me out of pocket.
No, man, you've always been cool.
Maybe seen you a little wiry, but...